Hello everyone, this is our flight from Madison, Wisconsin to Oshkosh Airventure. We flew this Sling TSI all the way from Mexico to get to this event. We want to share with you this last leg of our flight and what we did in order to get safely to the ground and manage Fisk approach. Hope you enjoy the video. Before requesting our taxi clearance at Madison Airport, we tuned into Oshkosh ATIS to get traffic information, weather information, and the reference starting point in order to join the Fisk approach. After getting our taxi clearance and performing an engine run-up, we taxied to runway 21 at Madison Airport, where we took off and climbed straight to 2,500 feet. The Sling TSI has an excellent climbing performance. In this scenario, we were 2 people, full tanks, 2 large bags, 2 electric heavy scooters, and 2 personal bags. We climbed at a speed of 85 to 90 knots with over 1,000 feet per minute in ascent rate. One of the nice things about the Sling TSI is that it runs in a Rotax 915 engine. This engine runs on MoGas and has 141 horsepower. During takeoff, it will not consume more than 9.5 gallons per hour, and during cruise, you can pull that back all the way to 6 gallons per hour while maintaining 125 knots. In the Fisk approach publication charts, there are 2 altitudes at which you can execute your approach, one for slower and another for faster aircraft. The first one is for slower aircraft and is 1,800 feet and 90 knots indicated airspeed, and the second one is 2,300 feet, 135 knots indicated airspeed. We chose to go higher. Our entrance reference for the Fisk approach was Puckaway Lake, which was advised in the ATIS at the time. It is hard to see other traffic through the camera, but if you zoom to the screens and the co-pilot and pilot seats, sometimes you may see other traffic appear as icons around the screens. Another visual reference and a point which the Fisk approach flies through is Green Lake. In a situation with a lot less traffic, this would have been another interception point, which is closer to the airport. A feature of the Garmin avionics we have on this Sling that was very helpful for us was the ability to have the approach loaded onto the panel. This way we only activated the autopilot on flight level and heading and adjust the power to maintain a certain speed. The approach publication states that once you pass Ripon, you follow the railroad tracks onto Fisk, where you will be referred as the characteristics of your airplane, in our case, white low wing. Then you would rock your wings for them to make sure you understood. Then you would follow instructions on which runway you would line up to land. Once the controllers down at Fisk identified the type of our aircraft, they told us to descend with the rest of the small airplanes at 1,800 feet and slow down to 90 knots in order to land in the line with the rest of the airplanes. We were directed straight until we could enter a right downwind for runway 36 left, following the airplane in front of us. When we were in base, we were instructed to turn to a base and final, not even having passed the rest of the runway, and authorized to land on the green dot. We were surprised to see two F-22 Raptors parked right underneath us. Once flying on top of the runway before landing, I could still see another plane on top of the runway haven't cleared yet, and I was already instructed to land. That was crazy. We cleared off the runway as soon as we could to the grass, and we pulled out our home-built parking signs where we wanted to park so they would instruct us where to go. I stopped the video before getting to the parking spot because I was too rushed with a lot of things to do, and we were stopped on top of a runway waiting for some warbirds that were going to perform a show to pass by. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please let me know. This is my first video, and I had thought for a long time to do something like this so that I could share all my flying experiences with all of you.